Hey guys, welcome back to Kuma Style Reviews. What we have is MakeToys, the cross-dimension MTCD-03SP Thunder Erebus. Now this is an homage to the Nucleon Quest version of Power Master Prime. No, this is not a Nemesis Prime, so all of that evil this, evil that. No, I don't know what cross-dimension's doing in their storyline, but per actual canon, this is Optimus Prime on a hunt for Nucleon, different colored Optimus Prime. This color scheme is also seen in the Wonderfest version of Henkai Optimus Prime as well, so that's a grail for me. That's one I've always wanted, but I really like the light blue over the teals and stuff like that of Nemesis Prime. This has always been my preferred Black Prime deco. This is truly a Black Prime, not a Nemesis Prime. So anyway, it comes with Erebus, the Thunder trailer, armor, whatever you want to call it, as well as their, I guess, not Jinrai. So, getting some measurements on these guys. Jinrai is about 1.5 inches. Erebus is right at about 4 inches on the dot, where Thunder Erebus is about 8.75 inches tall. So, he comes with 2 big guns, Thunder Erebus, 2 smaller guns for Erebus. This really doesn't do much, so he doesn't get accessories, but we'll take a second to get you guys some pictures. Alright, and here is their not Jinrai. For size comparison's sake, here is, I don't know if this is Osmi or Ruthin, I think this is Ruthin from Fans Project, one of the core bots, as well as Smart Robin, just so you can see how he sizes up. This is one of the smallest third-party mini-bots to date. But I mean, like I said, he doesn't do much. So I'll give you guys a roundabout view here. Oop. Well, instead of even doing this whole whatever thing, I'm not really the best at balancing this guy. I kind of get lucky when I get lucky, and if not, just doesn't. I don't get this one. But there's his backside. Now back to the front. His arms move. His legs, you know, have some poseability there. Now one thing I will say, it hasn't affected and doesn't feel like it's going to break or anything, but I do have some stressing. Let me make sure he's focused there. On these pieces right there. If you guys also have that problem, let me know. I'm going to take a hairdryer to it. I don't know what happened. I didn't put him into any crazy poses. He can't do any crazy poses, so it's just weird to me. But anyway, going ahead and getting this guy transformed into his self. Let's... I was like, no, did it break? No. Alright, so you can see that there. Alright, and here's Erebus. And it's pretty clean. I'm not the biggest fan. Well, actually, I like his head sculpt. I don't like that he doesn't have a longer neck. If I had one complaint about this guy, it would just be longer neck. Because the way it looks, even though he can do like the look up and whatnot, it just looks like his head goes straight into his clavicle there. So he doesn't really have an apparent neck. So just for design reasons, or I don't know if the word is aesthetic or what, but I like that. And there's that. We're gonna do separate transformation videos for this guy. Want to try to keep this as close to 10 minutes or so as possible. Here's 2 guns. Now in terms of poseability, he does have that full 360 on his neck. He can't really look down, but he can look up. He does have the outward shoulder swing as well as full 360 there. Alright. You can see he can go well past 90 degrees. Alright, single jointed, but still just goes all the way up. Lots of outward hip swing, thigh swivel. Alright, that full knee bend. And rather than ankle tilt, the front of his feet just turned right there. So he does have tilt, but not in the actual ankle themselves. Just getting him into a pose here. And I like that the joints are very, very fluid on these guys. All of them. They're just fun to pose around. There you go. Alright, and here's the combined form of Thunder Erebus. You can see Jinrai. It's on his abdomen there. Alright, and all this kibble, this actually folds up. So that's my bad. You guys another look. Alright, so that's a lot of bodies you can see there. And again, he is 8 3/4 inches tall. I'm not going to do all of that, compare him to MP10 and Mizzy Masterpiece scaled. No, he's very blatantly a classic scaled figure, as is all of the rest of the cross-dimension line. So you should be supporting this line. You shouldn't be buying them to go with other stuff when they're making a full toy line. So MakeToys has done a really good job of this. Don't just buy Erebus, buy them all. So here he is next to Riot or Despotron, their Megatron, as well as Striker Noir, their Nemesis Prime. And you can see the colors on Nemesis are different than Nucleon Quest Prime. So just a size comparison there. And we will get him back. Here to give you guys another look. Alright, the top to bottom, bottom to top type view. Really nice detail on this, that perfect amount of not overly detailed while still showing some effort. And one thing about the back, like obviously there's those plates there, but it works around them pretty well, and I like that they at least added details onto them. Alright, and if you haven't noticed the weight on him, he's about a pound even. A lot of times I'll get 1.1 on here, so I don't know what the difference maker is, but he's between 1 and 1.1 pounds. Looking at the posability here, though, this is where this thing really shines out to me. So, full range of motion in the head, lots of shoulder swing there. 360. Oh, put that guy in. He does have the double jointed arms as well, so he can go up. Well, it's a single joint actually. This part doesn't go up and down. There's that. I thought it did. Yeah, he's double jointed. Like, there we go. Alright, so he does have ab crunch, which is awesome. So if you want to go full anime with him, you can in terms of his stance. Alright, but then he's got a nice ratchet. And one thing that they did, there are plenty of ratchet joints in this figure, but they made them small ratchets. They made them small, they made them strong, so you get those good clicks to where it feels comfortable, but at the same time there's small enough space in between them to feel like you have a good range of posability. So kudos to MakeToys for that. Alright, wrist, and the hands are the same as the others. So he has that one opposable finger, his pointer finger, while the rest kind of move on their own. But opposable fingers in general. The skirts do move. These move front and back. And just an FYI, I'm only going to show him with his two guns. There are plenty with the other MakeToys cross-dimension weapons. They all have the same kind of hands and use the same kind of weapons. Alright, so I actually haven't tried this, but see how he balances here. Plant that foot. Keeps wanting to go forward, but let's see if I give him another click, if that'll... Alright, there we go. That's freaking Power Master Prime doing that crap. So, there's a lot of love put into this figure, and you can tell. Alright, and I'm just popping guns off everywhere. Lots of knee bend there. The ankle tilt is just incredible. I mean, Jesus. Now, the one thing I see people possibly complaining about is the fact that he has so much posability that he becomes a gappy in poses, and to me, if you don't like that, don't pose him that way. I mean, you can pose him like a G1 toy for all. all you want. But that's one thing that comes with toys with high posability. I mean, you can't really fill everything. So, okay, there's a quick look at them. Then this hip screwed up here. Like the fact that he can still touch ground with his feet is just out of control. There you go. Alright. Here's the cab mode for Erebus. I mean, I think it's cool. It's pretty well done. Now, you have the option of course, having the Power Master there. Or not. It was pretty neat. It has the springs there and stuff like that. I don't know if you heard that click, but 4 rolling wheels. There's not much more that I would have asked for on this cab mode. I think it's really well done, particularly for the size. It doesn't feel like just a secondary blow off whatever or anything like that. So, I mean, I'm actually going to get this part out of the way. Get the trailer connected. It's just a peg tab there. More rolling wheels. I mean, it's pretty cool. And for what it is, the trailer's pretty clean there. I like what they did with this. The weapons attached and everything like that. So again, the full written and pictorial review is on kumasao.com as we speak. Go ahead and click the link in the description as well as the info button right here on the upper right hand corner of the video itself to check that out. Plenty of pictures of this guy, comparison pictures, pictures with the Striker Nora weapons pack, etc, etc. But thank you for watching this video portion. There will be a transformation video separately coming for this pretty soon here. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. In terms of this video though, like it, share it, please subscribe, it's free, and I will see you guys next time. Again, this has been MakeToys, their MTCD-03SP Thunder Erebus. See you next review.